here. Beast of a man is here. You can be in. What's your mindset like? Doesn't matter to you. Peace. Peace. The man who is this. How bad do it hurt? Did you ask yourself that? Grand Rising, Happy New Year. How bad do it hurt you? You gotta ask yourself, chat. Appreciate you for being in here. Beast of a man, you see what it is. Hopefully your New Year is great to you. How bad does it hurt? 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 How bad do it hurt, chat? How bad do it hurt? Yeah. It's a new year. That's how you find out how much it means to you. You ain't put enough in. You didn't put enough in if it don't hurt. I swear, I think like you hear a lot of people say stuff that like they try to speak on issues that they don't really know nothing about. You know how people be like, you know, I don't have no regrets, and you know what I'm saying, and there's no such thing as regret. I don't live my life with regret. I know you didn't put nothing in it. I know you didn't put enough in it. Because if it don't hurt like hell, if it don't bring you to your knees, you didn't put enough in. You didn't care. Nah, you didn't care. You did not care. Did you care? That's the question. That's how you know whether or not something mattered to you. That's how you know whether or not it mattered to you. Were you in pain? It didn't bring you to your knees. You didn't care enough. Life gonna come down to one thing: desire. In the end, that's where it's gonna be won or lost at. Desire. Yep. It's a new year. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? How you gonna view it? I'm a man who been through the storm. Man, oh man. I'm a man who been through the storm, chat. You can't tell me nothing about it. You got a lot of people in here to talk about it. They don't show it to y'all like I do, though. They don't show it to y'all. They get on here and they just talk. Only thing I've ever done, man, is show y'all my life in a real way. Because I have absolutely no fear other than being the man, the creator, you know what I'm saying? Other than disappointing my creator. If it don't hurt, you didn't put enough in it. Appreciate you hitting the like. Thank you. These teachings not going to be for everybody because a lot of people are soft. A lot of people, they're not going to ever dig deep. What's up, chat? Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Happy New Year, everybody. My daughter wouldn't rest, so I'm up. Thought I'd talk to y'all about something. Something was on my mind as we take this new year. How much did it hurt you? How much did it hurt you, chat? Did it hurt? If it didn't hurt, they didn't put enough in, did they, Pumpkin? No, they didn't put enough in it. That's how you can know, y'all, whether or not it really mattered to you. What did you put in? How much did it cost you? Yeah. There's a sacrifice, y'all, that's got to be made. What a dooski. 303, what's going on? 303, where you from? I'm from the 313. Where's 303 at? What area code is that, brother? Shout out to you, man. Wishing you a very prosperous and great and productive new year. Shout out to you. Yes, indeed. Doing here with beast of a man. Only I can teach y'all these things. Most of these marks don't know nothing. They can't teach y'all nothing, man. They ain't got nothing for real to give in a real way. No, they don't got nothing, Tinker, do they? Yeah, they're right. How much is it gonna cost you? Colorado. Okay, shout out to Colorado. You wanna know what's crazy? I'm actually watching the documentary on well, not the documentary. I'm watching the what they call that, Club Shay Shay. I was just watching the Denver Broncos, John Elway, and John Elway is speaking to Shannon Sharpe about, you know, a lot of his stories and stuff like that. And I always thought Elway was a great quarterback. And yeah, shout out to Denver. I've never been out that way. I heard y'all got really lovely weather out there. You know what I'm saying? Really crisp air. I'm gonna have to make my way out there one day to check out the Mile High City, man. Is the altitude as real as they say out there, 303? They say the altitude is something else out there. Shout out to Master Mason. Bro, you talk about nonsense. You're a lost soul. Yeah, well, if you think that, there's definitely a channel for you. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely a channel for you. If you think what I say is nonsense, you're not a man, dog. If you think what I say is nonsense, you're a man who hasn't been through anything. Because if you have, then you would know how to galvanize it. You would know that what I say is absolutely about something. I'm a man who don't drink, who don't smoke, and don't do drugs. I'm a man who takes care of his responsibilities by any means necessary. If you got a problem with that, then you a soft man. You don't know nothing about that. That's just the truth. If you think you can't get anything from me, dog, it's because you ain't paying attention. You must be a troll. And see, I'm a beast of a man. I'm a warrior. So I don't subscribe to yeah, I mean, I'll pay you trolls a little bit of attention. But we don't really have nothing alike. We don't see the world the same way. Appreciate the like. You know what I'm saying? You guys like you couldn't do what I do. Like you guys would have ran. When this little girl had nobody, you would have ran. Right? She had nobody. But I said she got me. So you don't know nothing about that. You're an NPC. What does NPC stand for, Master Mason? Master Mason. What NPC stand for? Another mark. Y'all, listen, you have a lot of marks out here in this world. And I want y'all to start to guard y'all ears more. You know what I'm saying? Get with my content is built for you know what I'm saying, it's made for a very specific individual. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to push black masculinity and bring that back to the forefront so men can then be men, so they can have the respect of their community, right? And respect of their people. And that's how you build communities with men at the forefront, so that way they can protect their women and their children, right? So suckers who don't believe in that are not men that I want to associate with. It's just that simple, right? A lot of guys are cowards. They hide behind things. I don't do no hiding. Non-player character. Non-player character. I'm a man, dog. Easily pro. Nobody taught me how to think. I taught myself how to think. You're not familiar with my content, or you're just a soft guy. And that's okay if you're a soft guy. It's just not for you. Right? Soft men like you don't raise little girls by themselves. They run. Right? That's right. When this girl was this big, when she was 5.5 pounds, right? Her mother ran, right? And there was nobody to help me. Right? Yes, Tinker, what did you drop it? I saw it. You drop it, right? Here it is 18 months later. So a coward like you could never tell me anything, right? And a lot of you guys are what's wrong with the manosphere, with YouTube and the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a mark. Okay, Tinker? I'm a very, very masculine man. But you wouldn't know nothing about that because this world has feminized you. This world feminized you. What does raising a kid have to do with being woke? See, once again, you just a sucker. Like it's all part of my story, Mark. Yes, Tinker. Where your here? Where your bottle? Where your bottle? Yeah, you wouldn't know nothing about that. You wouldn't know about that because you're a mark. Like, and a lot of you guys out here are marks. You don't want that? No. You want your bottle? Okay, what do you mean no? You wouldn't know how difficult it is. You wouldn't know about us being homeless. You wouldn't know about us being in the streets and me trying to figure out a way to keep food in my daughter's stomach with no welfare. You wouldn't know about that because you're a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Only real men come over here. Only real men, or men who are looking to be masculine men, or looking they can get you something. Cowards like you don't know nothing about me, and I wouldn't want you to. Shout out to my dog, Boston Manny. What up, a beast of a man is in here. Happy New Year. It's my dog, Boston Manny, a real man that entered Master Mason. Learn something. What up, though, Boston Manny? How your year, man? You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it started out great, man. You know what I mean? You partied in a safe and respectable manner. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boston Manny, man. Gizmo couldn't sleep, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe for a beast of a man. Bless Daddy's baby. Bless Daddy baby's heart. Bless everything she do. Bless Daddy's baby. Bless Daddy baby's heart. This Mark came in here trying to troll. Hey, Boston man, this Mark came in here trying to troll. Nah, player character. Shut up, lame. Shut up, lame. Shout out to the lovely Trista. Hey, Trista, happy New Year, precious. What's going on? What's going on? The lovely Trista's in here. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Did you enjoy yourself? What did you do? I just chilled, you know what I'm saying, with baby girl. She woke up, y'all, and she wouldn't go back to sleep. So I said, let me jump on live, man, and tap in and see how everybody doing, to see if I can see some words of encouragement. What, you want to run around? Okay. I'm watching you. Don't go far. If it don't hurt y'all, it didn't mean enough. That's what this is about, man. A lot of times, man, people keep saying that they don't have no regrets. That's because I know. That's how I know you didn't. That's how I know you didn't put enough in it. Because if it don't hurt like hell when it didn't come through, man, look here, you didn't put enough in. You left meat on the bone, dog. Y'all stop leaving meat on the bone, man. Let it hurt. It's supposed to hurt. You know what I'm saying? If anybody telling you anything other than that, they're not being honest, man. You got a lot of cornballs out here, man, and I ain't one. Guys who would tell y'all what y'all want to hear. People who would say things, you know what I'm saying, to get subscribers and get, you know what I'm saying, you know, get caught up in the algorithm. Also don't do none of that. I just be a man. I be what God want me to be. I don't spend my life, you know what I'm saying? I don't spend my life, I don't spend my life concerned with the opinions of a sheep like Master Mason. See, that's why I don't kick the Mark out. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been disrespectful, he's just a Mark. You know what I'm saying? He ain't being disrespectful. He ain't said nothing foul. But like I say, this is what happens when you feminize the black man. The black man has been feminized. And he won't, I don't know if this guy's black or not. Probably is. 70% of these niggas ain't no good no way for real. They're no good for the community. They're no good for anybody. This is being honest with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to, I was, y'all, there was some woman talking about, this is one woman called herself an alpha female in another man's face. This is as if that's a thing. Like being an alpha female is a thing. That is literally not a thing, right? But she'll tell a Mark like this that he'll run with that. She'll tell a Mark like this something. If you want to know something, if you want to know something, smart guy, if you knew something more about my content, you would know that in the end, you can't take anything back until the man conquers himself. Right? See, you don't, yeah, no, Pumpkin, you're not writing on nothing, no. You're not writing on nothing. And I'm going to tell you something else, too. I was the one that was trying to push my homeboys to get them Arabs and them Indians up out of our neighborhoods. They the ones wasn't with it. Appreciate you hitting like. That's when I knew the streets was dead. That's when I knew guys talking about the streets, they really wasn't with it. See, I was that guy. Man, listen, why we letting these people get all this money in our own neighborhoods and they come over here taking and pillaging and plundering our resources and disrespecting us and taking the money that belong in our community? We can't go over in their community and they support us. You come over here eating. I was the one who was the pioneer of that. But see, a Mark like you wouldn't know nothing about that because you're soft. You would have never had the foresight or the guts to be able to think that way. Right? You don't know nothing about that. Right? You don't know nothing about really digging deep. You don't know nothing about it. So it's easy to come up. It's easy to come to. All right, now I'm not going. Now you just being a Mark, which is, hey Trista, this is what Marks do. See, now you're the Indian, and that, you know what I mean. Now you can't even stay stay focused on the task. So now I won't address you no more, Mark. Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trista. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful and productive start to the new year. And I'm looking forward to telling y'all something, man, that people under the sound of my voice. Make sure, Tinkum, don't step on that. That's dangerous. She got my my cocoa butter, y'all. Shuts down. You trip, Pumpkin, you're gonna be crying. Where did you get Daddy's coconut cream? Give me that. Give Daddy that, please. That's dangerous. Thank you. Don't throw. Can you not throw it after your father? Can you put it in my hand, please? Trista, how was your night? Did you do anything? Hopefully everybody was safe. Did anybody go out? Shout out to the chat, man. The chat is look forward. Hopefully everybody coming back from the evening safe, and everybody is no tinkum, but hopefully stop. No, stop. Stay home. Okay. What did you end up doing? Shout out to the chat, man. I really want to put this stuff in y'all this morning, as you begin your new year, as you begin your journey. You know what I'm saying? I really want you to take them, but you don't have to yell. Stop. No, you cannot have that. Come here. I really want to put this. I really want to give y'all this sauce because I really want y'all to I really want y'all to put yourself in a position where you're thinking about these things in a real way. You know what I'm saying? And the black men of the sound of my voice, remember y'all, it's gotta hurt. If it don't hurt, you didn't put enough in. All that, I want y'all to live life, man, like your hair is on fire. All that being cool about stuff, you know what I'm saying, and going through life, you know what I mean? Just take them, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here, I love you. You know, cornbread, oh, that sounds delicious. Cook cornbread. How you cook it, Tristan? Come here, brush. Tell me, baby. Hey, baby. You want to buy? You don't want your buy? No. Let me tell you, what do you want? You don't want to buy? No. Okay, no. She's going no. No? No. Okay, no. I know, Pumpkin. Hey, Tristan, you want to know what's funny? I know a great way to cook a corned beef. If you cook it like this, you won't never change. Take your corned beef and leave it in a bag. I know what you're thinking. You're like, awesome, you saying cook the corned beef in a bag? Yes. Get you a Dutch oven or crock pot, either one works, right? Take your corned beef, leave it in that bag, and submerge it. You know what I'm saying? Just cover it with water. Put it on 250 overnight. Don't even open it. Let it cook in that juice and that blood. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, you make sure you cut it against the grain. You'll thank me for that. You will absolutely thank me for that. Leave that joker in the bag. Don't even take it out the bag. I learned that. I was watching one of them cooking shows, y'all, years ago. You know what I'm saying? And he did it like that. It was amazing. Like, that's the only way I make them, y'all, when I cook them. I leave them in the bag. Leave that corned beef in the bag. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you cut it against the grain. That's the key. That's one of the other keys too, Tristan, because if you cut it with the grain, it's not going to slice right. You know what I'm saying? You're going to mess the tenderness up. You got to make sure you cut it against the grain. Some cabbage and some cornbread. Gizmo, we had Jamaican food yesterday. We had some Jamaican food. So y'all make sure to like and subscribe for a beast. I use the entire contents, but shout out to I use the entire contents, but we're supposed to eat. What we're supposed to eat, Mark? Shout out to the lovely Edible. The lovely Edible is in the house. Edible, what you doing up? Lovely Edible is here. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all greet Edible. Make sure you greet her too, Mark. Master Mason. Black people not supposed to eat. Shut up, Mark. Listen. Can I ask you, listen, let me ask y'all something, chat. Who is at the bottom of let's just be honest, y'all. Who's at the bottom of the socioeconomic totem pole in America? What does the man look like? Who's at the absolute bottom? Who's at the bottom of the foot, right? And you try to say, like, who's at the bottom? We all know who it is, right? That's a rhetorical question, everybody. And yet, whenever you try to tell these marks something and try to pull themselves up out of it, they consistently try to say things and try to put you in the mindset to stay down there. Oh no, I want to stay at the bottom. Please. He's lost because he wants to be a man and a leader. Hey, Mark, look here. I'm a beast and you a coward. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. All right? I'm like that. I'm like that. That's it. I'm a man. That's who I am. I'm a Zulu, Mark. I'm a front lines in the trenches type guy. You would sit back and wait to see what happens kind of guy. You see the difference? You see that? I've been in the front lines, Mark. Yeah, shout out to the busters. Let me tell you something. You have a lot of busters out here in this world. Guys who never did a push-up, guys who never had their nose bloody, guys who never tell things in a real way, guys who never give you The guys who never give you anything. They never have nothing to give you. The only thing they have to bring is excuses or ways to try to circumvent their responsibilities, to try to get out the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, not taking nothing by your own hand. See, that's what real men do. They take things by their own hand. They don't sit back and wait on their destiny. They don't sit back and wait on the cars to, they don't sit around and wait on others to give opportunity. They take what they're looking for. See, this is why a lot of you black men don't have nothing for real. Because you don't think like that. You don't have that sort of you don't have a killer instinct. You act like your mama. That's why you wear bonnets. You probably got one on right now, Mark. That Mark got a onesie on like Gizmo. You don't wake up with energy. You're not fueled by rage and pain and hate. You're not fueled. You got no fuel, lame. You empty. Shout out to Melvito like that. Shout out to Melvito. What up, Mel? Somebody new in the chat. Appreciate you so much. Shout out to you so much. Tristan Rowland. Shout out to I'm Not Black. Well, it don't particularly matter. It don't particularly matter. My guess is if you over in America, you only here because black people allowed you to be here, because black people fought for your right to be here, Mark. See, y'all lucky. Y'all lucky you didn't have me to depend on. What you want them smelly Indians? Shout out to Melvito with the split in the back. Oh, for facts, with the split in the back. Yeah, Gizmo got the split. Nigga wearing a onesie to bed. Niggas is weak. Shout out to the lovely Edible. Let's see. Have as much wisdom, be nice. Shaking my head, January 1st. Why so angry? Shout out to my baby. I'm a Moore. Yeah, man. Hey, what you got? You'd have been kind. What you got, Mark? I'm a Moore. Nobody cares. I'll take. Hey, you want to know something else? Hey, let me ask you something, Mark. And now watch this, y'all. This way he about to get in trouble. Who's the prophet of the Moors? Who's the prophet? Who do y'all believe in? Who's your teacher? Let's see. Watch this, y'all. Let's see what Master Mason got to say. You're a Moor. So you the Moor Science Temple. Who's your prophet? Let's see. You don't even know. Oh, well, there we go. Now it gets interesting. Now it gets interesting. We're waiting on the Melvito. Watch this. Watch me. Y'all, this is how you walk a Mark into a trap. Watch this. Watch me checkmate this Mark. Early in the morning on January 1st. The content about to get very, very interesting. Who's your prophet? Who you believe in? Since I don't know who it is. You tell me that, and then I got you. They tell me that. Come on now. You taking long now. You had a lot of mouth a minute ago. Mr. I'm Moore. Anyway, we're gonna wait on this Mark, y'all. And then shout out to the rest of the chat. You know what I'm saying? You dumb motherfucker. You stupid than a mother. Like this. I'll be right back, y'all. Stay right. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, Mark. Come on, Gizmo. To me, pumpkin. This is your prophet, Mark. You know what this is? It's a Moor Science Temple of America. Prophet is Noble Drew Ali. You know how many times I read this, Mark? I know this better than the Moor Science. I know this better than the Moors. So you see, y'all, this is what a guy like, this is what happens when a guy talk. You see all them? This is how you know I read it. You see those? You'll see those lines? You see those lines? You see? You see? Gizmo talking about see? Yeah, I read. Yes, I read. Gizmo, yo, Gizmo read. You see? I said your prophet, not your God, Mark. Shut up. Shut up. Once again, Another Mark. Okay. No, don't my bad now, Mark. Don't my bad no more. I told you, you talking to a beast. You're not talking to none of these cowards on the internet. Don't let my circumstance fool you. You can learn something over here. These marks in the internet can't teach you nothing. They don't know nothing. They ain't been no war. My life is full of scars. They all over my back. I'm like that. Not because I'm special, but because the Creator made me so. Right? So what you talking about is just that. Talk. Shout out to Melvin. You see how they did that? You see how I did that, Melvito? You see how I did that? You see how he walked himself into that? That Mark, he walked himself right into a track, right? Walked himself right into a trick bag. But I appreciate him for being man enough to at least acknowledge it. Okay, my bad. So I'll be gracious now. So I do appreciate that. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe for a beast of a man and not none of these cowards out here that y'all stay supporting. I'm not Anton Daniels. I'm not no phony Dr. Umar who talk good, but then have a bunch of excuses when it comes time. He been telling y'all he gonna build a school for 15 years and ain't gave y'all nothing. His own daughter hate him. Talking about clean up the black community, but he don't even get no respect from his own daughter. You gonna help the black community, but you can't help yourself and your own and your daughter. But you study getting booked for interviews. Man, get up out of my face. Don't tell me nothing. That's a great question, Melvito. I don't have a religion. I just study. I don't have a particular religion. I'm a very spiritual man. Appreciate the hearts. Shout out to Mystical. Appreciate you so much. Mystical Moon. I like that. Well said indeed. Is Gizmo mom a black empress? No, Gizmo. Shout out to kid. No, Gizmo mom white, man. Gizmo mom white. Well, her birth parent is white. Yeah, you know. I guess I'm always difficult because it's like I don't really know whether to call her mom or not. It's like, she ain't been around in so long. So, you know what I mean? So shout out to Happy New Year to you. Shout out to Mystical. Appreciate you so much. Back at you. Shout out to Melvito. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to new people that's tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to new people. Black Empress. He said Black Empress. I hate that. And let me tell you something else. I don't recognize no woman a queen unless she moving like a queen. Ain't no woman no queen just because she say she a queen. Kings make queens. Kings make queens. All right? Don't never think that. Don't never think nothing else. Men make queens. All right? So if you ain't, so this is how a woman gets to be a queen. All right? It's really simple. Shout out to Melvita. I'm Muslim. Okay. Shout out to Melvita. Now, I'll tell you something, Melvita. I enjoy the teachings of the Nation of Islam. Right? But when your brother said he was a Moor, I'm familiar with that as well, clearly. I'm familiar with Christianity as well. So I think that there's truth in all, but I submit to the Creator and only the Creator. I don't submit to man, woman, or beast. Right? I only submit to my Creator. That's the difference between me and a lot of these cornballs out here. They'll say anything, they'll switch their position, y'all, based on who their audience is. Right? They'll switch their position based on who their audience is. Awesome don't do none of that. I'll give y'all myself, and the Creator told me to be me because he knows what's in my heart. I couldn't do this, y'all, if I was a phony because it's too difficult. Tinkum, come here. Hey, y'all, hey, Palmers, can I get a check for using y'all stuff on my... Hey, somebody called Palmers and asked, can I get a check? Shout out to, I'm an editor. We appreciate you. Hi, I'm an editor. I'm an editor. Great. Appreciate you for hitting the like. Thank you so much. Do you watch Stranger Things? No, I never saw it. I'm an editor. No, I never saw it. I saw it on Netflix, right? Is that like a scary situation? I do like scary. If y'all not familiar, I'm going to tell you, if y'all looking for a real scary movie, that new Omen that came out, if y'all looking for something to watch with your girl or your man, watch that Omen, that one that came out a couple years ago. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Simply Bamble, what up? Ask God to prove his existence. Ask for his love. He will prove himself at the best time, your life will change. You want to know what's crazy? Simple. For me, he proved it at the worst of times. I'm talking about, man, I just knew I wasn't going to make it, y'all. Chat, I'm going to keep it here. Yes, you want up? Okay. I just knew, y'all, I wasn't going to make it. Or I had doubts. Let me say that. I had doubts. When she got hurt at daycare, when Gizmo got hurt at daycare, y'all, and I couldn't work, I couldn't make no money. I'm like, I can't work. I can't make no money. There's nowhere to watch her. There's nobody to watch her. I'm getting further and further behind in rent and not rent, you know what I'm saying, but bills. And it's just, I couldn't get food stamps. I'm like, man, literally she was the only one that was eating. You know what I'm saying? Like I would get little stuff here and there, but as long as she was fed, I was, you know what I mean, I was straight. But it was just like, I didn't think she was eating nutritious. And then she had like this cough, y'all, that was nagging. And then it started to get progressively worse. The power was out. I'm like, oh man, like, man, what is, and then I said the most sincerest prayer that I ever said since I told her. So I used to ask the Creator to grant me revenge over my enemies. I used to ask God, that's the only thing I used to ask for. I grant success on this physical plane, revenge against my enemies. And since that, I made my prayer more sincere. I said, listen, man, y'all, this was my prayer. I'm telling y'all. Y'all think I'm lying. I said, listen, I can't do it. I need help. You got to help me. You got to help me in a real way. And if you can't do it, then the hell with you. You see me trying. You see me, but I need help. I can't do it. Tinker, what's that? What? What, baby? I have to charge it up, Pumpkin. Y'all know. And ever since that day, Melvito, that was a few months ago. And I'm not saying we out of the woods. I'm not saying that, you know what I mean, we rich and, you know, stuff like that. But we had roaches, y'all. This place was covered in roaches. Y'all, I couldn't, when I got the place, y'all, they showed me one, y'all know how y'all go rent an apartment and they show you a model unit and you thinking that's what you're getting. They're like, oh, well, we got to fix something over there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, you know, we need you to take this apartment. But by that time, y'all, I was trying to get me and my daughter out the homeless shelter. You know, they knew I had given them all my money at that point. You know what I'm saying? All the money that I had saved. So I'm like, and they knew I was basically boxed in, man. Y'all, they gave me the roach infested this apartment I had ever been in my life. I'm talking, it was crazy, y'all. I was fighting roaches, man, like you would not believe. And they had made a nest inside of her playpen. Y'all, she had small bites on her, but I remember thinking, I'm like, is that like, they look like little mosquito bites, but it just didn't sit right with me because I'm like, she with me all the time. I'm like, man, why my daughter got these little small bites on her? Y'all, something told me one night, man, get her out that bed. Just get her out I take her, y'all, I take her out, I let her lay with me, and I be dang, y'all, if I don't, in the morning, I start to shake her playpen out. Man, Grandma Pisces, and the chat, y'all, I shake and y'all, these roaches just coming out. Roaches was in there, man. My baby had been sleeping on a bed of roaches. I take it out, y'all. I take it out. I try to clean it out, pour hot water on it. 2 days later, it's still filthy. Y'all, one of the subscribers saw me doing it. I didn't even ask y'all. She throw it away. Hit me up. Bought my daughter a brand new crib, man. I mean, it was nothing but God, because I couldn't afford it. I was just gonna let her sleep with me. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Yeah, y'all. And so people want to talk. One thing for sure, I know what the Creator. Listen, I know He's real because I know the Creator's real because I felt His presence, right? And when you had to go through something that heavy as that, and then you don't and I can't really complain because I can't put myself in a position to to get kicked out of this apartment. Like, where we gonna go? Back to the homeless shelter again? Sleep under a bridge? You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to make no waves. They had already had my money. Stop, Gizmo. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. That's why I said I'm untrollable. When I tell y'all I'm bulletproof, I'm bulletproof for real. Like, I made of some stuff because I know what I've been through, and I know, and forget me, I know what she been through. You know what I mean? And this, I got one job to do, is to keep her safe. And I believe, because I ain't never done nothing right, chat. I'm not no winner. You know what I'm saying? In that regard, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm a guy who's failed over and over again. So I'm not nothing special. I'm just a guy who just gonna keep showing up. And that's what I talk about. That's what matters to me. Shout out to Mel Vito. I just call him the creator. I don't, that, Tinkum, why you hit me? Sometimes, like I say, some days you will hear me, Mel Vito. Yes, precious. Some days you will hear me call him the creator. Most days. Some days you'll hear me call him Allah, depending on, you know, this God. It just depends on what him. But I just call him the creator. I kind of believe that that's all encompassing. And that works for me. But I never knock a man for what benefits him, because a man has to find his own path. And if it make you be a better man, then that's all that really matter. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, it's not my, you know, place to tell another man, you know, what he should and shouldn't, you know, how he, what he should and shouldn't, you know what I mean, call his, you know, what he should and shouldn't, you know, what he should and shouldn't call his God. Whatever that is to you, if he makes you a better man, and you're able to navigate this world, you know what I mean, in it, and you not, you know, you've been a benefit and a blessing to others. That's what we into over here. This woman trying to roar. She don't even know how to roar. She don't even know how to roar. Yeah, you gotta learn how to spell a little bit more, ASF. But I'll forgive you for that. You don't know. You familiar with my content, crazy? I mean, ASF. Appreciate how I bless her. Thank you. You familiar with our content? Yeah. You want to know something? You right, I am crazy. I'm on fire. You right. You right. Nah. You happy to be about you that make you feel better to call me crazy? Yes, Tinkum Butt. Yeah, I'm on fire for what I want. I'm not no Mark. And most of you guys are Marks. I was just laughing at you on Kendrick. Listen, hey, let me tell you something. If you think I care about you laughing, if you think I care about you laughing, then you absolutely misunderstood me. I've been a beast my whole life. You talking about me. You've never met a man like me in your life. Yeah, I know you're a millionaire. I know you're a millionaire. But even if you are, you ain't half the man I am. Even if you are, you ain't half the man I am. I'll go on a limb and say you telling the truth. Okay, you're a millionaire, but you still ain't half the man I am. You gotta, when you look yourself in the mirror, you can't touch me on nothing. Maybe you got more money than me. Maybe you do. But I got the respect of my peers. I've been to the bowels of hell and looked Satan in the face. And I'm still here. When other men see me, they acknowledge me. Not because I got money, but because they see me as somebody who's strong in the mind. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you were truly a man, you will respect another man. You wouldn't come over and troll. So I know you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, I don't believe. I don't believe. You an internet troll. You an internet troll. That's what you are. You an internet troll. That's why you don't have no picture up. See you in. Hey, watch my chat do some digging on you right quick. Watch my chat go to the bottom and find out that you ain't got nothing up there to show nothing. I'm not a man to me. You're not a man to me. You are a felon. Well, I am a felon. Yeah, multiple times. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And never had a problem catching them either. and to catch another one, if you walked up on me. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about money. Oh, I don't have no money. I had money. All my money gone, man. All my money gone. All I got left now is what you see in front of you. And this little girl right here. That's enough for me. I got to do it a whole nother way now. I got to do a whole nother way. But are you black? Let me ask you a question. Are you black? Scroggle? And I bet you, and watch it. Like, I'm going to go on a limb. Y'all watch this. Even if you do got money, you still ain't got a seat at the table. You still ain't got a seat at the table. See, let's just say for a minute, if you do got money. Melvito, let's just go on a limb and say he got some millions. Let's just go on a limb and say that. You still ain't got shit. Okay, you say, yes, I'm black. I'm married to a woman. Okay, fine. Do you got a seat at the table? Do you got your hands on the levers of power? No. We're talking about you, millionaire. No, I don't have a table. No, there's no table here. My daughter said at the what's name, I eat standing up. See how real I am? I eat standing up with my hands, nigga. Now, that being said, let's push that aside for a second. Do you have a seat at the table? Do you sit down with the movers and shakers of this country that create opportunity for other people? I have prosperity, assets, and liquid cash. Let me tell you the difference how other races think, Mark. Let me teach you something which you don't know. They don't think about I individually. They think about the collective. This is why you only got 2.5% of the wealth. Black people overall only have 2.5% of the wealth in this country, whereas you being lapped by everybody else. You see that? You see that? No. We're not talking about me. I've admitted I don't have anything. I've admitted that. Have I not, chat? Did I try to come on here saying I was rich? I never told y'all that. My money's gone, right? I made poor decisions initially when I had some, and then she came along and that changed everything. Now, that being said, that's out the way. We got me covered. We talking about you, Mr. I have prosperity and assets and liquid cash. Let me tell you why that only matters to black people, dumb black people like you, if you say you are black. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me tell you why that matters to you. Because you've never had nothing. See, white men can appease you. They can put a couple shekels in your pocket and make you think that you made it. But in the end, when it comes time for real opportunity, when it comes time to sit down at the seats of the table, you got nothing. You don't got no say at the table, nigga. Your million don't mean nothing. You see? They've shown that with the plethora of black men who have had more money than me or you. Shout out to everyone else has had a 400 year head start. I'm still richer than most. Why? Okay, well, maybe you are, right? But see, you thinking about it in the wrong terms. You thinking about it in terms of you. This is why you don't have anything, because when they think about it in terms of the collective. See, they make decisions. Yes, they don't always get along. But see, if you were a real man, you would come over here respecting a real man. You would say, you know what, that brother may not have money, but he got guts and he got heart. And I see what he's doing. He done tried to dig himself out of a hole. You know what I mean? And he's done it with a little girl. So let me come over here and see if I can help this brother, you know what I'm saying, to put him on the right path. So that way he can get something, because you would see my mind. But see, that's how I know you an F-boy. This is how you know an F-boy when you see one, chat. And this is why a guy like you can't tell me nothing. Because you may have money. But you see, let me tell you something. Mark, you may have money. But if you don't have opportunity, you don't mean nothing. Well, y'all, I said this previously. Who got more? A black man with $100 million or a white man with 10 million? Who has a higher net worth? Who has more? Right, exactly. Build each other. Right, that's what he would do. But you see, a Mark like him
can't, because he only talking about him. Shout out to Melvito. I own several properties, 800 credit score. Shit don't mean nothing. I'm still a man at the end of the day, and I die with nothing, clown. Shout out to Mel. Now that's spoken like a man, a successful man. You see how that go? See, getting money is the easy part. Keeping it is more difficult, right? Anybody can get some money. Can you keep it, right? Can you keep it? And then once you can keep it, what do? Can you lift others up? Because that's what you're going to be judged by, Mark. What did you do for others? See, I come on this internet naked. I don't come on here trying to be nothing I'm not. You see the difference in me? That's the difference between me and you, Mark. Why would I help you? Your main post. Once again, this is, and once again, y'all, this is why the black community lasts and no other race of people says that, Mark. See, y'all, this is what I get to prove every day. This is why I don't knock the trolls out. This is why I don't knock the trolls out. This is why I don't knock the trolls out. I let them come over here and expose themselves. Have y'all ever, the Jewish don't think like that. The Mexicans don't think like that. The East Indians don't think like that. They don't think like that. They don't think, why would I help you? They say, they look at you, they look at your work, they look at your work ethic, and they say, you know what? He one of us. Let me put him in position. Right? That's what they do. You see, that's what they do. But see, a Mark like you could never understand that because you too stupid. See, you only caught up in what you got. But you see, nobody else, other races of people don't think like that. Shout out to Mystical Moon. He needs support. You talking about me, Mystical Moon? Shout out to Keisha, Pretty Baby. Thank you so much, sir. I help plenty of people who want to work. You sit around trying to get someone help. Then you don't know nothing about my life, dog. I picked up trash at Popeyes and put it on the internet. I don't come on here and put my Cash App up. So you don't know what you're talking about. I did anything that I needed to do other than sell my soul to put milk in my daughter's stomach. I didn't get wet. I had it for like maybe a month. 2 months, I think, when they showed me how to get it. Her milk was a lithium, $60 a can, and I made it work. So you don't know what you're talking about, dog. Once again, you just another one of these cowards who on the internet just talking. You ain't got nothing to do, but you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you don't know a man that's cut like me. You don't know another man cut like me. You don't. Shout out to Keisha. What you need, bro? Just you to be over here, black man. You to be over here. Subscribe and like. Hit the. That's what I need you to do. Subscribe, like. You know what I'm saying? To push the content to another black man. You know what I'm saying? That you believe can benefit from it. Shout out to you, man. Happy New Year. No, we don't. I guarantee someone helped him. If he said, yeah, and that's the whole thing, y'all. This is what black people do. They get the ladder, they get on the ladder, and then they try to pull it up instead of trying to put people. That's why you can't never get nothing. This is why you can't never get nothing, because you still speaking about life as an individual sport. No, we're not the same, dog. No, we're not the same. And once again, I think that you just trolling, dog. But I paid you attention for a minute. It don't make no difference. Shout out to you. You a clown. Let me see. You just get a job and work hard. Yes, my father helped me. He is a lawyer. He taught me how to grind. I know. I need money. Let me see. I need money. You say you need money? Yeah, we all need money, Key. Shout out to the brother Key. What a way to bring in the new year. Screw yeah. Shout out to brother say, I didn't want to know. Hey man, I don't want no man like you. We don't run the same circle. Well, that's how I know your circle is weak. Because if your circle, because here's the thing, let me tell you something about wolves. They run in packs. They know. Let me tell y'all something. My old head taught me this 25 years ago. He used to tell me this. Follow me. You too, Mark. Now, this is the law of the jungle. As old and as true as the sky. And the wolf that keepeth shall prosper. And the wolf that breaketh shall die. As the creepers that girdle the tree trunk, this law runs frontwards and back. For the strength of the pack is the wolf. And the wolf is the strength of the pack. a Mark like that, you don't get information like that, Mark. A poor black man just taught you something. It didn't teach you nothing about humility. And didn't teach you nothing about humility either. Let me tell you something about real wealth, dog. Real wealth is quiet. You see that? I'm just a poor black man sitting in a roach infested, well, ain't infested no more, right? Little small apartment with my daughter. But I can teach my people more than you ever could. Because you a Mark. Did you remember that? You timestamped what I just did, Mark. Let me see. Shout out to Edible. What a grown man. Angry typing on the internet. I would hate to be his wife, such a loser. That's what a woman taught. That's what a black woman telling you. She's not impressed by your money. She's not impressed by your money. Let me tell you what real people are impressed by. ASF. Why you typing everything in caps? More mature than I'm not begging on a woman dating show. What man tries to find a woman on a dating? You got to slow down a little bit on your text. First of all, you don't have to put things in cap. I'm going to read you. She's right. You are angry texting. Secondly, I can do what I want because I'm cut like that. That's different between me and a Mark like you. And besides, I wanted my story to be known. I need my story. I want my story to be known. I'm going down amongst legends, Mark. When I'm done, before I'm done, this will be one of the greatest stories ever told. I'll see to that, right? I'm a pioneer. It's called breaking ground. You don't know nothing about that, though, because you a Mark. If your wife cared about you, you wouldn't be over here texting. You'd be sitting. So it's New Year's. You should be making love to your woman, getting ready to eat something for the first time. I made 150,000. I made 105 and still see. I made 150,000 and still struggling. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, King. Keep making. Listen. Listen. One thing about me, I support all black. I want to see you brothers win. Don't nobody want to. You don't get no hate from me over here. Just don't come over here thinking that your money gonna mean something to me, dog. Because in the end, if you don't got no character, it don't matter no way. A man who has absolutely nothing can be my friend. I'm not impressed by money. That's a female. I don't make female. I don't move like no broad, dog. I don't get excited for trinkets. Somebody got money, so now I'm jumping. Somebody got money or status or clout, so I jump on their tail. I don't roll like that. I'm up working. My wife is asleep. This is working. This is working, millionaire. This is working. Arguing with a poor man on the internet. Or trying to be in a disagreement. Shout out to GT. GTS, what it is. GTS, what it is. I'm only if you under this leadership, man. You under this sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna build black men up this year, man. I want to see you brothers, man, win. I want to see you brothers in a great position, so that way when you my age, man, you far removed, man. You brothers making great decisions out here, man. I'm supporting that. I don't support poor behavior. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look here. Yeah, this nigga's a Mark. Shout out, yes, I work for myself. Okay, Mark, we didn't had enough for you. I done entertained you. Now, shout out to Miss Same LBO, except for the property part. I got how you brothers get y'all credit score up, man? Last time I checked, y'all, I had a 525. Y'all want to know what's crazy? I've never had nothing in my name, which is crazy. I've never had nothing in my name. I'm like, how's my credit score this low? But yet, I don't got no debt. But they say that's because you ain't ever had no credit. Everything I paid for was cash. I got no debt. I'm like, should I at least have a 600 just for? They said, nah, man. I'm like, wow. Happy New Year, brother. Shout out to you, Joey. Appreciate you so much, man. Happy New Year to you, man. May you be blessed, prosperous. You know what I'm saying? And always remain humble and selfless, man. Opportunity gonna befall you, dog. Greatness on the cusp. Believe that. Shout out to the lovely Edward Cruz. Please get your life. You don't have to be so mad on me. But okay, the negativity on January 1st. Shout out to the lovely Edible. Recurrent credit, happy New Year's. Hope your day is fruitful. Shout out to you, ASF, man. I ain't mad at you, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean, it's just that way. Everybody can't go where you going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going where you going. You know what I mean? You're not going where I'm going. That's all right. Things can stay on 5 or 6 years. But that's crazy though, Moon. I never had no credit though. That's what I'm trying to say. I never had nothing. Hey, Key, I had a credit card and it just build up slow. Like I kept y'all know how you get those what's them cards, y'all? Those secure credit cards. I was paying it on time. That thing ain't moved for like 12 months. I'm like, what the hell am I doing this for? Shit. Shout out to 975. Okay, Angela, I made a move. Good morning, the lovely Angela, the West Coast in the house. Appreciate you so much. Yo, what's a quick way to build your credit? I heard people know them people, man, that can put you in a position, man, credit skyrocketing in 3 months. What happened to all that? Okay, we can't talk about that, can we? Y'all like, no. Let Awesome know cause listen, y'all, I don't know none of that. Y'all, you know they're gonna never hear Awesome talk about nothing he don't know. I don't know that. I don't know what, like, you ain't gonna come over here. This ain't a financial channel. I can't tell you how to build your credit, or you go to, you know what I'm saying, taxes, you go to Pocket Watching with JT, you know what I mean? Go to them brothers. Man, I can't tell you nothing about that. You want to know about guts, you want to know about determination, you want to know about, you know what I'm saying, what it is to, you know what I'm saying, you need some words of encouragement, you know what I'm saying, to get you through some tough times. You need to know how to move around in certain situations. You got. You want to know how to deal with a loose pup, a loose cannon of a pup. You want to know how to raise an 18-month-old. She be 18 months next month. Yeah, you come holler at me. You want to know about how to deal with diaper rash and how to deal with coughs and aches and how to do hair and, you know, all of that old stuff. You know, come holler at me. Let me see. Shout out to. It's not that fast. Dang, Melvito, I heard it well. I heard somebody told me, they're like, man, I built my credit up in 3 months. Then I jumped, my credit score jumped. I'm like, how your credit score jump? Especially if you get like county court fine. I don't have no county court fines. I don't have no fine. I'm straight. Let me see. I keep them under 30%. Keep one under 30%, Key. What you pay, we can figure it out together. Let's do it then. Try to potty train this shit. You guys want to be potty trained? Shout out to Mel Vito. You got a son, 18 months. Shout out to you, Mel. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man. These children are a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? They deserve every. Once you better not. I know you ain't trying to write on my couch. I know you did not try to write on Daddy's couch. Yeah. No, I know you did not try that. No. Yo, I thought this crayon was moving. You know what I'm saying? I thought I caught her. I busted her little tail. No, you have books, Pumpkin. Daddy you have your books. No touching things. Yeah, you gotta be on. Hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm like a ninja. I'm like this, y'all. I'm observing her. See, I'm talking to y'all. This is what you call, y'all. I'm aware. My spider senses. Yes, Tinkum. No, you cannot have this, baby. Now she got a problem. But yeah, man, shout out to the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate. Listen, let me wish everybody, even the Mark, you know what I'm saying, who was trying to troll. Let me wish everybody, you know what I'm saying, because Awesome don't have. Well, let me not lie. I do have hate in my heart. I don't have no hate for this guy. I have hate for my enemies, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying. But you gotta learn how to control it. So that's it. Yes, Tinkum. Here you go. You want your tablet? Okay. You know. So I want y'all to keep it used under. Okay, Key, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much for the tip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure you hit the like, subscribe button for a Beast of a Man. Make sure you hit the notification so y'all know what it is when I'm going on. I'm the only one that's gonna do this the way I'm gonna do it. You got a bunch of phonies, pump fakers, and cornballs out here trying to be something that they're not. Awesome don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help a brother get to 1,000, man. I would definitely appreciate that. I'm always drop consistently. You know what I'm saying? I'm me, man. That's just the bottom line. I'm gonna give it to y'all. You know, I'm gonna give y'all a straight drop, dog. You know what I'm saying? If y'all not familiar with that, you know what I'm saying? You know, those who are familiar under the sound of my voice know what straight drop is. If you're not, then that wasn't for you. But that you caught that. But I'm gonna give you the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't play games with nobody, and that's just what it is. Come on, Tinky Butt. Come here, Tinky. I wish everybody a prosperous and productive new year. May you all be safe and blessed. May the Creator keep you. May everything that you look for come. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't do no hating. You know what I'm saying? As far as success, get yours, man. You know what I'm saying? If you think it's all about you, let it be about that, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. Just know this. Everything that glitter ain't gold. Make sure you like, subscribe for a beast of a man. Y'all know who I am. You know what it is. So see you later, Gizmo.